Hare Krishna, this is Navneet and I welcome you to Vyasa Astro channel. The house of ignorance, the house where you have no idea in a kundli, is a house which is 12th from where your Mahadasha Lord is sitting. Simple. Open your chart and I'm going to explain in this video about every single bhava, no matter what dasha you're running. Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, you know, Jupiter, Saturn, Venus, Rahu, Ketu, whatever dasha you're running, open your horoscope, see where that planet is sitting. So if that planet is sitting in the Lagna, which planet? The Lord of the Mahadasha. All right. So we call it Mahadasha Nath. Right. So if you're running Jupiter Mahadasha and Jupiter is in the Lagna, 12th house from the Lagna is obviously going to be the 12th. You will have no idea about the 12th house. For an example, what is 12th house? 12th house, if we look at in a very positive manner, is a house of investments. All those people who are running the Mahadasha, where the Lord is in the Lagna, will be ignorant about investments, will be definitely ignorant about meditation and sadhana. And you tell them that, hey, would you like to settle abroad? Even if they want to, naturally they are not going to get any information or help from this universe to settle abroad. Open your chart. Write down if you want to write. These things are coming from Raj Jyotish. These are the things, which you'll not find in books, but over the experience of time, a lot of learned astrologers have, given these informations directly to their shishyas, to the students. And I'm giving you, and we in Rudra Vedic Academy, we do many such master classes where we bring those Raj Jyotish concepts and give it to our students. And some of them, I'm sharing with my YouTube community because you are also my students. So if you have a planet in the Lagna, 12th house is the house of ignorance. When it comes to sexual pleasures or staying abroad or permanently going abroad or investments or meditation or even finding a doctor or a hospital for treatment, you'll feel as if you're missing in knowledge. I mean, there are other people who could find better things, and somehow this energy around you, this universal energy, is not supporting you. And suppose you're running a Mahadasha where your Lord of Mahadasha is in the second house, irrespective, it's a good Dasha, it's a bad Dasha, whatever. You will be absolutely ignorant about the Lagna, your intelligence, your fitness, right? The way you present yourself in the society, the way you move in the society, and how can you encash your intelligence? How can you do intelligent things in life? Because Lagna is all about intelligence. Lagna is all about, your Arudha, the way people look at you, the way you carry yourself, your character, your characteristics is your Lagna. If your Mahadasha Nath is in the second house, you'll be ignorant about your Lagna. And what is the purpose of Jyotisha? The purpose of Jyotisha is that if you know these concepts, you will have to work on these concepts. There are mantras for Dwadash Bhavas, there are mantras for Lagna, depending upon the Mahadasha, that we give you so that you can come out of these situations. Suppose you're running a Dasha where the Dasha Lord is in the third house. You will be ignorant about what family is looking from you. These people would come and say, Guruji, we don't know what we want to eat. The second house is our taste buds. We have no idea how to save money. Should I put my money in mutual funds or cryptos, or should I buy gold? Should I buy property? Right? My family is completely dissatisfied from me. They don't know, what I expect out of them. In fact, the reality is that you don't know what your family expects from you. And you can't cater them. You can't fulfill the basic, emotions of the family. That's what happens when you run a Mahadasha of a planet sitting in the third house. Be it retrograde, be it combust, be it anything. We are talking about the most ignorant house of your horoscope. So if you're running a Mahadasha of a planet sitting in the fourth house, at times the third house is your new beginnings. And you know what? Third house is also about siblings. You'll be ignorant about, although you'll be loving, very loving to your siblings, you'll be talking to them every day. But somehow, maybe 10 years down the line, you realize that you were ignorant about your sibling. You had no idea what exactly he or she wanted, but you were giving him something else. And then later on, you regret. Third house is about how to propose someone. You have no idea how can you propose someone, how can you invite someone to live with you for an entire life. That's what third house is all about. It's about communication. You communicate well, but at times, in many situations of your life, you'll feel completely ignorant that what should we talk here? You'll ask for suggestions all the time till that Mahadasha is running. If you're running a Mahadasha where the planet is in the fifth house, you'll be definitely ignorant, or the ignorance will come forcefully in your life about comforts of life, about your mother, about vehicles, about home, properties, motherland. That's where this Jyotish plays such an important role, that if you know this thing is going to happen, you have mantras, you have practices where you should start working to make yourself more intelligent about that particular ignorant bhava. If you're running a Mahadasha where the Lord is in the sixth house, you'll be ignorant about fifth house, which is you know your skills. You'll ask people, is this my skill? Do you think I can work like that? Do you think I can do this? It's no one who tells you you can do this thing or that thing. It's you yourself. You're ignorant about romance. Someone, is really liking you and you don't feel it. I mean, your girlfriend or a boyfriend could have this complaint that you're so unromantic and practical and ignorant about romance. You'll be ignorant about your children. You will never know what they're doing because you are not connected to them. You're not being very friendly with them. You're unapproachable to them, or you're not giving your time and energy to your children. Open your chart. See, this is one aspect, this is one area of life where you need to work. If you have a Mahadasha where the Mahadasha Nath is in the seventh house, you have no idea about your debts, your enemies, how to plan, financial plannings. You have no idea about charities, that how important is charity in your life. You have no idea about health and diseases. You have no idea how to maintain your daily routine. That's what happens when you have a Mahadasha where the Lord is in the seventh house. And you really need to work on charities. And that's why when I look at a chart, I give them specific charities so that that ignorance can go away. And tell them about diseases and problems and health issues so that they can come out of that situation and do certain mantras. If you have your Mahadasha Lord sitting in the eighth house, you'll find these people that they will have no knowledge, completely ignorant about partnerships. Even if a partner is fooling him or ditching him, they will blindly trust on that partner and totally ignorant about what a partner is and what partner is doing, about marriage, about association, about daily income, how to generate it. That's where the problem will come. If you're running a Mahadasha of a planet sitting in the ninth house of your horoscope, you have no idea about how you should treat your in-laws. Your life after marriage can go for a 6. Accidental gains, speculative gains, inherited property is seen from the eighth house. You have no idea about it. I mean, even if it is there, you're not getting it. Maybe your life partner would say, hey, you're running such a beautiful dasha, your Lord is in the ninth house. That's a great dasha. You are inclined towards spirituality, gurus, and, you know, traveling long distance, but you have no idea, about that hidden secrets of scriptures, of Jyotish, of mysticism. That is what it will be missing. If you run a Mahadasha where the Lord is in the 10th house, you will be not spiritual. You will be at war zone. You will be ignorant about the importance of Guru, about higher studies, about long distance travels. It will be, whenever you try to travel, it will end up in a mess because you'll be completely ignorant about how you can make your journey beautiful, productive, and you know, where money is not a problem, where, at times I've seen people planning same journey, same tourist destinations for 1 rupees, and the others are doing it for 3 rupees because they are ignorant of saving those 2 rupees. Just an example. That's what happens. You are ignorant about your higher studies, about mantras, gurus, visiting holy temples and, churches or gurudwaras or mosques. You're not aware. You're not aware about the protocols of your dharma because that's the house which is the most ignorant house. For that particular time when you're running that Mahadasha, if you're running, a Mahadasha where the Lord is in the 11th house, you will face problems at your work. You'll be ignorant about upgrading your work, your workplace. You're always thinking, should I change the work? Should I not change the work? What should I do? That's where, people say, oh, I'm running a Mahadasha of, where my Lord is sitting in the 11th house, but my 10th house is gone for a 6. Confused. And if you're running a Mahadasha where the Lord is in the 12th house, you have no idea about gains. How to convert, your normal income into gains and, talking about society, talking about this Facebook, YouTube, Insta. You have no idea how these things work. You have no idea, how much gains can you get from a particular move in your business or your work or a particular investment. You have no idea how many times you should visit your guru. You have no idea about your teachers because, you don't trust the prakram of your guru, the abilities of your guru, because the 11th house is third from your ninth house, which is prakram of your teacher, of your guru. And that's the saddest part. Open your charts, try to relate and put it in the message. What do you think? Which house and what is that one thing where you're feeling ignorant? And I guarantee you that when you look at your chart, you relate. Maybe while watching the video, you say, no, 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 it's not like that. I'm fine, I'm fine. But if you sit alone for some time and say, what does that thing, which is also third house? Oh, this thing, this is where I'm ignorant. You'll find it. And that is where you need to work. This is purpose of Jyotish, to tell you that, hey, this is where you're ignorant. Work on these areas of life. And mantras, charities, gemstones, right? All these things are supplements who would support your effort. That's what Jyotish is all about. I'll come up with another video. Till then, Hare Krishna. Bahut bahut Ashirwad aapko. Thank you.